Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Classic. This is going to be a fun one today. We've got a couple of new people, a lot of returning players. But over to my left, we've got Dan Scabellin. Dan, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good, Malcolm. Just trying to get that second win still. It's been eluding me a while now.
Moving along, we've got Chris Diaz. Chris, how's it going?
Going good. Happy to be playing on DP, but hoping to get a good one in. It's been a fun year so far.
But moving along, we've got you may have seen him around on many things, but we've got Alan Smithy. Alan, how's it going?
Excellent, guys. How is everybody doing today?
And moving along from that, we've got Andrew Day. Andrew, how's it going?
Going very good. I'm excited. It's my first match with you guys, so I hope it's going to be a lot of fun, and glad that all you guys can be here to help me.
And moving along to that, we've got Kevin Poss. Kevin, how's it going?
It's going well. Thanks for having me again. Just looking forward to having some fun.
And moving around from that, we've got Antonio. Antonio, how's it going?
It's been a while, but just glad to be here. Just looking to have some fun. So yeah, just glad to be back after a long while.
And last but not least, we've got Stephen Shepherd. Stephen, how's it going?
It's going well. Since I don't have any wins, there's no way I'm making it to the thingy, so I'm just here for fun.
Yep. With that being said, how Full Metal Classic works, the first round is going to be 8 questions in 8 different categories. Everyone gets repeats. We don't do challenges because we're live and we don't want to spend ages talking about them. But bring it up to me after the stream and then we can talk about it. But with that being said, the other main rule is keep your hands on screen at all times. But yeah. First question comes in the realm of fantasy. In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, what is the name of the spell that Harry and Ron used to make the Trolls Club knock him out?
Oh man, I mean spelling's gonna be killer on this.
Well, luckily I'm not going to penalise on spelling. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dan.
I don't know if I got this, but I put and the spelling is brutal. I think Alohomora. I don't know.
Chris.
Good question. Got me in trouble with CMD3, but it's fairly honest.
Kevin.
I said Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh crap.
Andy.
I went with Wingardium Leviosa.
Alan.
I just wrote Petrify.
Antonio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Damn it.
And Stephen.
Don't have it.
But yeah, Wingardium Leviosa is the correct answer. Alohomora opens doors, Expelliarmus disarms the opponent, and Petrifies just stuns them. But the next question comes in the realm of directors. Who directed Super 8?
Glad you followed up a hard one with an easy one.
Hopefully the director got this one.
5, 4,
I like director.
3,
I like
2,
it.
1. Pins down. Chris.
J.J. Abrams. I remember seeing the movies here.
Kevin.
J.J. Abrams.
Andy.
J.J. Abrams.
Alan.
My best friend, J.J. Abrams.
Antonio.
J.J. Abrams.
Stephen.
J.J. Abrams.
Dan.
J.J. Abrams.
And a clean sweep on that. And the next question is, in Oscars, Steven Spielberg won his first Oscar for what movie?
All right, can you specify? Is it? I mean, is it for director? Is it for producer? Is it for
directing.
director? Okay.
I hope I got this right. Yeah, I got it. I was between two. I had to
I had to think about it because I thought maybe he might have gotten something for producing first.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Kevin.
I said 1941.
Andy.
I went with Schindler's List.
Alan.
Love 1941, but I think it is Schindler's List.
Antonio.
Yeah, you're right. I thought it was Munich.
Stephen.
Schindler's List.
Dan.
Schindler's List.
And Chris.
Yeah, but between that time, you probably reminded by when we're Schindler's List.
Schindler's List is correct.
Kevin, I knew that was a joke answer, Kevin, but it's inside. I've been cracking up the whole time.
That's also a Christmas movie.
I mean, I actually got 1941 in testing, so.
What?
I was gonna say that wasn't a joke answer, but okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
What? I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry, man.
But anyway, next question comes in classics. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate?
I hope I got it right.
And 5, 4.
Oh, repeat,
3.
please.
Repeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
In classics, who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andy.
No perfect round for me. I just threw it down Elizabeth Taylor.
Alan.
I believe it is Anne Bancroft.
Antonio.
Way off. I thought it was Audrey Hepburn.
Stephen.
And Bancroft.
Dan.
I got nothing.
I
Chris.
thought the students ran in by Billy and Bancroft.
Kevin.
I don't have it either.
The next question comes in 90s movies.
I assume Anne Bancroft was right.
And Bancroft was correct, yeah. So I meant to say that, but I didn't. But which 90s movie stars Natalie Portman as the protege of an assassin?
But this movie I got all for the first time this year.
And yes, one of my testers was Amaru. He just wants everyone to know that.
All
That's not a shocker.
Thanks. Thanks for bragging.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alan.
Well, there's actually two names, so I put The Professional or Leon.
Antonio.
I said Leon the Professional also.
Stephen.
Yeah, I said Leon the Professional too.
Dan.
Leon the Professional.
Chris.
The proper format, Leon, Helen, the Professional.
Kevin.
No, I for some reason I put V for Vendetta. I didn't listen to
Andy.
the category. Sorry.
I put just The Professional. Hopefully that counts.
Yeah, I would have accepted either combination of Leon the Professional or Leon and the Professional. So, but the next question comes in collaborations. How many movies has Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together?
Yeah, I got it. I had to give it to film another motion.
And 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Yep. How many movies has Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together?
I almost flipped, but I didn't.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Antonio.
Is it 2?
Stephen.
I guessed 2.
Dan.
2.
Chris.
Revolutionary Road and Titanic 2.
Kevin.
I thought 3, and then I always go one over, so I said 4.
Andy.
Damn
I could only think of The Aviator, so I just went with 1.
Alan.
I went with 2.
2 is the correct answer. It is Titanic and Revolutionary Road. Andy, you're probably thinking of something completely different.
I was thinking
Kate
Kate
Blanchett.
Blanchett. That's who I totally was. Would have been much easier if I
I could have sworn I heard Kate Blanchett too, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, that's funny.
But the next question comes in actors and actresses.
Uh-oh.
Which actor has played a supervillain, twin brothers, a gangster, and a journalist?
I had to go with my gut here. Can I do just?
And 5, 4.
I'll use my second repeat.
Yep. Which actor has played a supervillain, twin brothers, a gangster, and a journalist?
And maybe James Bond in the future. No, never mind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Stephen.
It's probably wrong, but I guess Michael Shannon.
Dan.
Tom Hardy.
Chris.
Well, I thought about John because I was thinking of Buddy Brinkley for Twin Buddy.
Kevin.
I said Will Ferrell and didn't. Yep.
Andy.
I guess Nicolas Cage.
Alan.
I went with Jeremy Irons.
Antonio.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy is the correct answer. He was Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. He was twin brothers in Legend, gangster in Capone, and he was a journalist in Venom.
He's
Oh,
also a gangster in Legend also.
Yeah, twin brothers are gangsters.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
No challenge.
well, I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Funny though.
the next question is in animated. B.D. Wong voices Captain Li Shang in Mulan, but which famous singer provided the singing voice?
oh, I love that question.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Donnie Yang.
Can you repeat that again, Chris?
Donnie Yang. Donnie Yang. How are you doing last name?
Kevin.
Donny Osmond.
Andy.
Donny Osmond.
Alan.
I had nothing.
Antonio.
I'm proud I don't know this.
Stephen.
I don't have it.
Dan.
Nah, I don't know this either.
Yeah, it was Donny Osmond.
Donnie
It's why
Donnie
I
is
got
the
you to
singer.
repeat that, Chris, because I just wanted to make sure that it was who you said.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
yeah,
man.
but sadly, this is going to be really interesting because in first place we've got Dan, Andy, Alan, Antonio, and Stephen all tied for 5 points.
Oh,
Wow.
All right.
well,
Which
that
means
makes it
we
easy.
sadly are losing Chris and Kevin.
Shit.
You sure? I mean,
Sure.
Yes, I'm
Sure.
sure.
Johnny Yang.
So yeah, you can stay backstage, but I'll just take you off screen, which means it is going to be really interesting with the numbers because
If I would have just thought about that Harry Potter one for a second longer.
If
6,
I had heard Kate Winslet, that would have been another one.
Yeah,
I
that's,
got it wrong. I got it right, even though I heard Keith Blanchett.
I almost went to too. I
I
should have
thought
just
Malcolm was being a little tricky with that one. I'm sure Malcolm probably thought he was going to get a few number ones.
But yeah, Jonathan has just wants everyone to know that.
And we're glad you're not playing Jonathan because we want to win. We want to
That's
win,
right.
Jonathan.
Alright, so once I fix up the wheel, add more numbers because with everyone tied for number 1, they all get to pick 2 numbers.
2 numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means we have what? 11 numbers?
There will be 11 numbers on this wheel.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
Alright, so but before I get the numbers picked, I'll just say the categories I have on in round 2. So I've got Chris Pratt movies, holiday movies, Russell Crowe movies, movies with a number in the title, Rowan Atkinson movies, and there is a secret category that you can pick for double the points. But with that, Dan, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 11.
I'll pick number 2 and number 5.
Alan, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 11.
I'll take 3 and 7.
Andy, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 11.
8 and 10.
Antonio, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 11.
1 and 9. That was left.
Stephen, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 11.
Okay, so what are the numbers left again?
So you've got 4, 11, and 6.
I'll 4 and 6.
4 and 6, which means 11 will be the secret category. So the wheel is spinning. And it is 4. So I'll repeat the categories. So I've got Chris Pratt movies, holiday movies, Russell Crowe movies, movies with a number in the title, Rowan Atkinson movies, or the secret category, and you can pick that for double the points.
I'll go with Russell Crowe movies.
Russell Crowe movies it is. As I go down.
And are we all answering this, or is
Yeah,
it just
everyone?
the person? It is
Everyone. Yeah. So it stays whiteboard round. It just it's whiteboard all the way through. So
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
your first question in Russell Crowe movies: who directed Mystery Alaska?
Oh,
And I know who it is, but I can't remember his name.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
1.
Repeat.
I will get that just in time there. But who directed Mystery Alaska?
Took me a repeat, Malcolm, but I finally got it, and I should have known this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Alan.
I guessed Cameron Crowe.
Stephen.
I think it's the guy who did Ally McBeal, but I can't remember his name.
Antonio.
No idea. Just guess Peter Weir.
Andy.
Didn't know it. Just went with Coen Brothers.
Dan.
Jay Roach.
Jay Roach is correct.
I was wrong. Okay.
Well,
Never seen that one.
I did a show about this. And I should have remembered it. It took me a repeat.
The next question is, who plays Lynn Bracken in LA Confidential?
What? Say that again. Lynn Bracken.
Lynn Bracken. And Jonathan, your perfect streak has not come to an end then. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
I think I got this wrong.
Stephen.
Kim Basinger.
Antonio.
Kim Basinger.
Andy.
Kim Basinger.
Dan.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Alan.
Kim Basinger.
That is correct.
I thought she played a different actress. Damn it.
But the next question is, which Russell Crowe movie features Logan Lerman, Ben Foster, and Christian Bale in the cast?
Yeah, I thought she played a different actress, Malcolm. I don't know why that. I mean, for some reason, it just slipped over my head.
Veronica Lake.
Yeah.
3.
Can I get a repeat?
Yep.
That-
Which Russell Crowe movie features Logan Lerman, Ben Foster, and Christian Bale in the cast?
Yeah, you're right, Alan. That's Veronica Lake. I thought she played. But
He looks like Veronica Lake, but her
that's
name.
the confusion. That's my confusion.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Antonio.
310 to Yuma.
Andy.
Good thing I used the repeat. 310 to Yuma.
Dan.
310 to Yuma.
Alan.
310 to Yuma.
And Stephen.
I don't have it.
And the last question. Who plays Maid Marian in Robin Hood?
I know I'm gonna get this wrong.
There is something can say about this, but I'm not going to because it will give it away.
Mhm.
I know I'm gonna be wrong.
5,
I just
4,
know.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy.
Well, I should know this one. Kate Blanchett.
Dan.
Oh man. No, I'm not even gonna show you my answer. I got it wrong.
Alan.
I believe the wrong answer is Charlize Theron.
Stephen.
I don't have it. I was actually going to do a joke post and guess a different. which would have been
Antonio.
realistic.
I didn't have it either.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett was the correct answer.
I said a different Maid Marian in a different Robin Hood. Mary Steenburgen.
Which
Mary Elizabeth
means-
Macedonian.
Do we lose points for a wrong answer in this round?
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's next round.
Thank you.
But with that being said, the scores at the moment, I've got Andy in the lead with 8 points. Dan, Alan, and Antonio are tied on 7 points. Unfortunately, we are definitely losing Stephen. He's only got 6 points.
Yeah.
But we are going to lose one other person.
Ooh.
And I'll get up the tiebreak wheel to decide what tiebreak we're going to do. And it is going to be Rotten Tomatoes movie A. So Dan, Alan, and Antonio, I want you to get as close as you can to the Rotten Tomatoes score of The Little Rascals.
So the Little Rascals from back, and they made a movie of these guys.
Yes.
Wasn't okay.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan, what do you have?
Oh boy, these always scare me, Malcolm. I'm gonna go with 78%.
Alan,
Ooh, I went a little lower with 41%.
and Antonio.
I had 67.
But yeah, the person who was farthest away to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of 23% is Dan.
Oh,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be very
sorry,
good.
Dan.
I've heard.
I forgot. I thought it was like a movie from back in the day, not a remake.
Yeah, it's
if
a
I remember,
90s thing.
it was a
Yeah.
remake.
Yeah. But yeah, but with that we do lose Stephen and Dan, but you don't have to go any. I'll just drop you to the back, which means we made it to round 3. And we've got Antonio, Alan, and Andy.
Good job, guys.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
First timers, yeah, first timers.
Woo! Yeah.
And everyone starts with the letter A. As well.
That's true. Yeah. We're AAA here.
All
Oh,
right.
that's really weird. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Alright, so but with round 3, every time you get an answer right, you get a point as per always. If you get one wrong, you lose a point. So it is really close because just to repeat the scores, Andy is in the lead on 8 points. Alan and Antonio are tied on 7 points. But your first question comes in the realm of Peter Jackson movies.
I love your movies.
Who is the only actor to receive a nomination for acting in a Middle-earth movie? I should clarify that is Oscar nomination too. So, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Alan.
I didn't think anyone got nominated, but Kate Blanchett. I went with
Antonio.
I just went with Ian McKellen.
Andy.
Sir Ian McKellen
Ian McKellen is correct.
for Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was not a win.
No, just nomination.
Okay.
All right. The next question comes in horror. In Gremlins, Billy is given 3 rules for looking after Gizmo. The first 2 being, don't expose it to bright light and don't get it wet. What is the third rule? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Antonio.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Andy.
One of my favorite movies. Don't feed them after midnight.
And Alan.
Don't feed after midnight.
Everyone getting the point on that question. Next question comes in Studio Ghibli. What happens to Chihiro's parents in the 2001 film Japanese I'll repeat that question again because I stumbled on it. What happens to Chihiro's parents in Spirited Away? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andy,
Never seen it, so I just guessed turned into shadow.
Alan,
I don't have an answer.
Antonio.
I already watch all these. I just guess it becomes a pig or something.
Antonio's correct. It does becomes a pig.
Oh shit! Wow. Jeez.
I've been meaning to watch Studio Ghibli movies. I have like all of them on Blu-ray, but I have watched only Princess
I've
Mononoke.
seen it just when I was a kid though.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got 2 questions left. The score at the moment is I accidentally gave Alan a point instead of taking it away. But I've got Antonio in the lead with 10 points. Andy is on 9 points. Alan is on 6 points. Got 2 questions left. Everyone is still in it. And the next question comes in the realm of drama. Which Marvel actor played Marcus in 2002's About a Boy? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Antonio.
It's Andrew Garfield. You're probably wrong.
Andy.
I went with Nicholas Holt.
Alan.
I put Tom Holland, although he might have been like 2 at the time.
It is Nicholas Holt. Andy takes the lead again. But unfortunately, with 1 question left, unfortunately, Alan, you are out. But you can still answer this question just for fun if you'd like.
All right.
But the final question comes in Pixar. What is the name of the accident-prone ant who is the main character of A Bug's Life? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Alan.
I really don't know. I just wrote Buggy.
Antonio.
Flick.
That is correct. And Andy.
Voiced by Dave Foley, that would be Flick.
But that does mean, and your winner is Andrew the DJ Day.
Woo!
All right.
Awesome.
Congrats, man.
And
Yeah,
I'm just
Good
and
job,
I'm just
Antonio
gonna-
Allen.
And I'm just going to bring back everyone that stayed backstage. And I'm going to go round the board. But Chris, you stumbled on Donny Osmond, but how do you feel?
Feel good. It's funny. I actually knew every answer at round 3, but all of a sudden, and most of round 2. So I wish I'd done it a little bit better. But congrats to Andy. Great job. I think his first time in.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But Dan, you made it to round 2. But how do you feel?
I honestly thought you were talking about a Little Rascals movie from back in like the 50s, not the remake that came out recently, and it completely messed my brain up. And as soon as I said, "Oh no, there was a remake, a reboot," I would have probably got like 25% if I had realized that it wasn't like the original way back because
Yeah.
there was a TV show. Little Rascals was. They never actually did a movie back in the day. The Little Rascals.
But Stephen, you made it to round 2. But how do you feel?
Wasn't my worst, wasn't my best. But I had fun. Funny thing is, I should have probably gotten the 310 to humor one right, and if I had, then I would have participated. And it's really funny because the person that got it was at 41%. I actually jotted down and guessed myself, even though I wasn't in, and I guessed 40%. So I would have beaten by 1%.
um, but but Alan, you came in your first match. You made it all the way to round 3. How do you feel?
I feel great. I am glad to have made it to round 3, even though I fell apart a little bit at that point. But plus, I gave that Little Rascals 1% more love. But, it's a great one.
But Antonio, you also made it to round 3, but you had a back and forth battle with Andy all the way through there. But how do you feel?
Nah, not to be conceited, but I'm kind of used to always going around 3, but always coming up short at the end. But no, I mean, the only thing that bothers me is I forgot about Nicholas Holt. But otherwise, no, Andy did a good job. I'm glad he got his first win, especially in his first try. So yeah, hopefully he'll stick around and keep making keep that momentum going.
Thanks, Antonio.
But Andy, you made it all the way to round 3. You took out the win. How do you feel?
I feel really great. I've been meaning to, dive into Full Metal and really show what I can do. I'm a radio DJ in Minnesota and been watching the Schmodown since season 3. So I've been a big fan. I'm like, all right, I got to do this. I know movies, and so to start off with a win is great. That's a good thing. And thank you guys for all having just a great match. It was a lot of fun to play against you. Hopefully, I can get some matches again in the future.
Yeah. For everyone else, you only have to wait a week to sign up. But also, as I was talking to Jay, because we do still have some spots for the snowball. Even the winner can sign up next week if he wants. It's one of those ones. You need at least 4 wins. It's going to be May or So still not too sure. I think we're closing it off next week, but we'll see what happens and how many people have got sort of in the in there. But that being said, but also we've got a message from Chris Aikman for Alan.
I'll let you know next time.
But anyway, with that being said, this is the end of Classic. We'll see you on Thursday for when Jay's hosting. Watch out for the post to sign up. Keep being classic or something. I don't know. I've usually have a sign up